What is going on? Welcome to episode 154 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, on this NPCmini Player 2. Back by popular demand. Super Nintendo. What's up, man?
Oh, hey, how's it going? Great to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, yeah, you just keep showing up in Twitch, and we're like, hey,
yeah,
where is he? Is he here? He's here. Let's do this. So,
oh my goodness, what are the buttons? How do you podcast? Hello, yeah. Is this thing on? Hello.
You'll be okay. You got this. You got this. Well, hey, that music you just heard was from On Being Human. You can check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, this is an unofficial Nintendo podcast, and if you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Pick up something awesome like Console Wars, Ready Player One. And the chair I'm sitting in from Opseat. Go to n64josh.com/OPC. You automatically save $10 at checkout. And all their chairs, everything right now, $20 off and free shipping. So don't miss the sale. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Lastly, I have a Patreon. You go to patreon.com/n64josh. For just $1 a month, you can get an extra podcast. There's also different tiers with exclusive t-shirts and things like that. So you can go check it out at patreon.com/n64josh. With that, let's get to the announcements.
Listen.
All right. Well, just a reminder that we are raising money for someone in our community, Mr. Cool Red Luigi, and I am doing a charity stream on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you're not able to make it, but you want to donate, go to n64josh.com/help. That's where the GoFundMe is at right now. And we're going to be having some fun. Like a $5 donation, maybe I have to play with a single Joy-Con, like $10, $15 donation, I may have to play blindfolded. You may get to pick the characters. Things like that, maybe mess with my controls. It should be a good time. So that's going to be from 10 to 2 on Saturday, the charity stream. So come hang out. If we get enough people showing up to it, I'm going to open another amiibo on stream. That's 2 Saturdays in a row. So, there's another amiibo to open. I can't believe it's happening, but it will.
Crazy.
It will. So
how much for you to play Just Dance?
How much to play? Oh man, I don't think I would probably get banned off of Twitch for terms of service or something if I started playing Just Dance. So we're gonna leave that one alone. So we do the show live, twitch.tv/n64josh, 6:30 on Tuesdays, 4:30 on Thursdays. That's Pacific Standard Time, right here on Twitch. Of course, you can listen to the show on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, pretty much anywhere podcasts can be found. You'll find this show. You can also check it out on n64josh.com/NPC154. That's where the show notes will be. And if you want to watch the broadcast, it's on YouTube. So you can check it out there. My streaming schedule now, Monday through Thursday, I start at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And mainly going to be playing Smash, doing viewer battles, things like that. Fridays, we're still doing our first looks. We're going to be looking at quite a few games this week. It should be a good time. I got to make sure I remember to download everything so that we're not just watching me download stuff. But Grizz is going to be on is one of the games we're going to check out because I've just been seeing some good stuff. So I want to make sure to get that one in. We might even bust open Katamari, So I know Super Nintendad's a fan of that one.
Oh, yeah. Do you ever play it before?
Never have. Nope. I think I played a demo on the PS2, but that was it. So not much there. And then the first look start at 6 a.m. Friday mornings, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So come hang out. If you miss any of them, they will be on my YouTube channel after the fact, so you can see just some first impressions of the games that we'll be checking out. With that, let's move on to our news. Okay, well, Nintendo takes legal action against a California man for selling hacked consoles. Did you see this report?
I heard about it. Yeah, this is just got him.
Not just Switches, but also NES Classics and SNES Classics that have upwards of 800 games on them. So, yeah,
a lot of games.
They aren't messing around here. I do have a link to the article. It has something interesting in it that kind of is kind of giving us a hint about what may be happening in the near future here. But basically, they are going after this individual for violating the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and so, yeah, not good. So be careful out there if you're hacking stuff and emulating stuff and then selling it, above the retail price.
Yeah.
So, but here's what's interesting from this legal action. There is a line in the documents that mention the Nintendo Switch online shop, formerly known as the Nintendo eShop.
Oh my goodness. So
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Because what was it? Back the Wii and the DSi, they had their own shop names.
Mm-hmm.
And then when was it the Wii U that they went to the eShop? Wii U 3DS?
I believe that's I think the 3DS is where it started, and then the Wii U picked up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. And kind of just moving right along in this same this is kind of all just flowing together here. This gets into the NES and the SNES Classics. They're not going to be restocked after this holiday. Once they sell out, they're gone. Okay, it's no more. And there's Reggie had this interview with the Hollywood Reporter. A lot of little like tidbits here and there, but here's one of the things. This is a Nintendo Life article, right? And it says just from the paragraph here. It says, in an interview with the Hollywood Reporter, Nintendo's Reggie Fils-Aimé has revealed that 2 products won't be restocked after the holiday period, after a quick reminder that these current systems will be the extent of Nintendo's Classic program. He goes on to talk about the Classic era is seemingly come to an end. This is the quote. It says, "We've also been clear that at least from in America's perspective, these products are going to be available through the holiday season. Once they sell out, they're gone, and that's it. The way that consumers will be able to continue participating with our classic content is going to be through Nintendo Switch Online, and we just released 3 new games, Ninja Gaiden, Wario Woods, and Adventures of Lolo, from the NES generation on that platform. We look at that as the main way that consumers will be able to experience that legacy content." Do you believe him? Do you believe that this is it? There's no more Classic?
Well, they said it before, and then they're like, you know what? We'll have them again. So, I don't know if I believe them. But if they plan on selling these games or releasing them on the Switch somehow, maybe they will stop releasing the classics.
I mean, the potential's there that the N64 games end up just making it to the eShop instead of its own console.
That's true.
Personally, would love N64 Classic. A big surprise to everybody, I'm sure.
Yeah, you'd like it.
I really would. I really would like to see that become a thing. So, mainly because I just want to have more Nintendo 64 controllers around the house, because those were made for people with 3 hands. But no, I like these systems. I think they're great. I think the nostalgia factor is huge. They're fun to display, honestly, and they, like, spoiler alert, but I think I'm going to get the NES Classic for my dad for Christmas because. That's a system that we played together so much as a kid. So
hope he's not listening.
Oh, I don't even think he knows how to listen to a podcast, so we're fine. N64
Dad, hey, how's it going? You are listening.
Shout out.
Oh, well.
so kind of interesting the way all that kind of that stuff kind of just interweaved together. But Nintendo Switch Online Shop, like, we need to be preparing for January Direct. And I don't know if you guys remember, but this year's January Direct was pretty huge. Like, there was a lot of stuff announced, and it was kind of like, okay, here we go again. And honestly,
wait, this last one was huge?
Last January?
Oh, I thought it wasn't as big as the one before the Switch came out.
Well, things with like Dark Souls and whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, there was...
Oh, yeah, Dark Souls. And then what was the other one? The Square Enix game? It was like a DS game. And then they announced...
Octopath? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it was the one where you can only play with the Joy-Con. You only played it for a little bit. It's got like motion controls.
Oh, The World Ends With You.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So, I'm honestly, I'm expecting this January Direct and this upcoming year to be the biggest year for Nintendo Switch and third-party games. Even in that Hollywood Reporter interview with Reggie, he talks about like the gap in third parties, because there were people they were testing the waters to see if they wanted to get on board with the Switch, right? Well, now you've had games that have been in development for, possibly 2 years, year and a half. Things could be starting to rock and roll, especially come end of next year. And
Overwatch action.
Oh, Overwatch. Well, and we're seeing it already. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Mortal Kombat, like we talked about on the last episode. I think it's going to be a massive year. I think even if the first party showings are not your Marios and your Zeldas, I think third parties are really going to shine on the Switch this upcoming year, and it's going to be huge. Of course, I'm excited for things like Luigi's Mansion and even Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem got a big update on mobile, and I was actually playing the game because it was like I kind of got sucked into the story a little bit, which I hadn't played the game in forever. I just collect stuff. And so I'm looking forward to Fire Emblem on the Switch, like Luigi's Mansion. Animal Crossing is going to be a huge game for me and my household.
Yeah.
So
Animal Crossing. I think Animal Crossing will be out before E3. I'm going to say
that. I'm hoping this January Direct kind of just starts off with Animal Crossing saying we'll be here in March. That's what I'm hoping. But and then who knows? Are we going to see a revision of the Switch? That's another possibility too. I see online kind of buzzing continually about that. Like, is it happening? Is it not? So, some of it's just clickbait. So beware, kids. Next up, as far as news, Smash Bros. Getting its first patch. It's just right around the corner. Remember, convert those replays to videos. I might even have said that in the last episode, but it is frustrating. It happens with it happens with other games too, like Fortnite, same kind of deal. You save replays and stuff, and then there's an update, and your videos are gone. So you can convert the replays to videos, and then you can share them and that kind of stuff. So then you'd be fine. But if you don't, those this happened on the Wii U with Smash as well.
At least when they put the update in the game, like saying, "Hey, there's going to be an update in a couple days or next week," your replays won't be available in the new update. So
yeah,
at least they gave you the heads up.
Yeah, and they actually did this. This was something they did back on the Wii U as well. They would give you the warnings. So make sure to heed that warning. And lastly, I want to make sure everybody knows that if you have Smash Bros, if you have the physical copy, make sure to go in and get your coins. Okay, and what I'm talking about, while the game card is in, before you hit the A button to start playing, hit the plus button, redeem your coins. That is going to trigger the system to have Nintendo send you your code for PD Piranha. Right? If you don't redeem those codes or redeem those coins, that code's not going to get sent to you. So that is something that's something you have to do if you want to be able to play as PD Piranha. Not PD Piranha, I'm sorry, Piranha Plant. I have PD Piranha in my notes, but his final smash is PD Piranha.
Yes, he'll be there too.
Forgive me. PD Piranha just came to tennis. That's why I got PD Piranha on the brain. So I'm sure Kirby's banging away at her keyboard right now, telling me it's not PD Piranha. So
she's somewhere flipping something like a sliced cheese or something.
So if you have the game digitally, you've automatically redeemed those coins. I believe you may have to link your My Nintendo account if you haven't done that. So just there. I'm sure there's plenty of FAQs out there if you need to know how to get all this rocking and rolling, but make sure you do it. If you purchased it digitally, you should be good to go. If you deleted the email, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I got so I pre-ordered it, and then I pre-ordered it both on my kids. Each got the pre-order as well, and for all three of us, I couldn't find the email. I had to just search in my email for Piranha Plant, and then it came up.
Well, I believe too. I saw that if you use Gmail, it'll put it in like the promotions tab or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. It wasn't in my regular primary email.
Yeah, so you can look for it there. So just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get this character. I know that there's a fair amount of hype about it. People excited to try it out. So don't miss it. Real quick, we're gonna get a quick impression from Super Nintendo, and then we'll jump into the upcoming games and the sales. So, all right, Super Nintendo, you've been playing Smash all week.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
I have.
Give us the quick, like, do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it everything you'd hope for and more?
Yeah, I really like how Cloud will snap to the edge a lot better than he did on the Wii U. That's definitely something that helps me out. I still lose, but yeah, I like being able to play as the Inklings and Incineroar. I thought I'd like Simon more than I do, but I keep getting destroyed as Simon, especially if you knock him off the ledge, he has a hard time coming back.
You know what? Simon is a character all about spacing. So you just have to play very patient with him. Throw that holy water, throw those axes, throw that cross, and if anybody tries to move in, crack him with that whip, and then just rinse and repeat. It can be a little bit boring if that's not the style of play that you like to do. But it can also be very effective. And getting killed by those axes, man, oh man.
Yeah. Plus, it's kind of a pain, like trying to go up in rank, and I keep getting like a 4-man brawl.
Yep.
So,
yep.
But I mean, that's been talked about to death. That whole thing. But yeah, Smash Brothers is great. That I love the way it feels. I got all the characters unlocked. Yeah, I like it a lot. And I imagine I'll be playing it a lot. My friends list, I've been seeing so many more people playing. So many more people playing Smash Brothers than I have like any other game that's come out. Even more than like Pokemon when that first came out. But yeah, there's a lot of people playing this game. Turns out the Smash Brothers is popular.
Turns out, yeah. Crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we're going to find out some sales numbers tomorrow. Maybe a little press release from Nintendo 1 week later.
That'd be nice. 1 week, 1 week out.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's been a great game so far. 1 weekend, still learning a lot myself, and we're going to be talking about it extensively on the Smash Bros. Cast. Quick plug, which you can find on iTunes, Google Play, and Nightcrawler, the co-host, is in chat right now, and he said the salt will come tomorrow from for the free for all hate. So I'm gonna probably have to have the mute button ready as he goes off.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully he'll be okay. Get a good sleep tonight, my friend.
So go ahead.
No, just too much salt can be bad for your heart. So
Yeah, that's not very good. But yeah, and also real quick, that game, what is it? Gris?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's gorgeous. And I've been playing it, and it kind of reminds me of so far of like Inside, where there's no like they don't give you any like directions with words. Like it's just you just kind of figure it out and go along. Yeah, it's a lot of fun so far. And it's gorgeous, and the music's really good.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be checking it out. We'll be checking it out the first look tomorrow, so I'm excited. So, with that, let's get into our downloads for the week of December 13th. Here we go! All right. So, our retail games that are available this week: Atari Flashback Classics 150. Your all-time favorite Atari games. I'm going to have to get this.
Spider-Man's not on there, so don't care about it.
No. Spider-Man from Atari?
Yeah, you did not play it. You like climbed up the building, and you had to watch out from, I think it was the Green Goblin throwing pumpkins at you. Oh, it was great.
I do want to point out real quick that chat is like, Kirby, no words? Wow, Josh's new favorite game, talking about Grizz. Pit rate. Josh read that as no reading, So thanks guys. so much love. I love it. Also from Atari.
So well.
They do. Also from Atari, Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures. So those were it says they were both out today, which I find strange. They came out on a Thursday, but whatever.
Yeah, they did. I think both of them are also retail releases.
Yeah. Those are the two retail releases for this week anyway. So, yeah. And then for the eShop, which you'll find both those games, you got Grizz, Quarantine, Circular, Firewatch, which I believe that game is pretty well liked. If I remember, if it's the same.
Firewatch is a great game, and I believe it comes out Tuesday. The Firewatch will be out on Tuesday. Yeah. One of those things where they put it in the press release, but it's not out till Tuesday.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it says the 17th. It says Monday, but
oh yeah, Monday. Well, next week, yeah.
Next week anyway. And then we got from Neo Geo Twinkle Star Sprites, All My Tree, The Last Dreamer, Arcade Archives. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge.
Ooh, the arcade version. Is that good? I haven't played. I can't remember.
Yeah.
The arcade version.
So I feel another first look coming on. So there you go. That had one more to the list. I'm a sucker for those arcade games, especially the ones I used to play. Big Bash Boom, Blue Rider, Football Manager 2019 Touch, Gnome's Garden. That one's $4.99. Looks I don't know. Hunter Legacy Perfect Edition. Looks like it has something to do with cats. Hyper Ride, Vector Raid, Instant Tennis, Julie's Sweets, Knights of Pen and Paper 2 Deluxious Edition. What is with this word? Lazy Galaxy Rebel Story. Let's see. Omen Sight Definitive Edition, Oxyjet, Peace Death Complete Edition, Race Arcade, Sega Ages Phantasy Star, out today. Okay. So if that's an RPG that you want to jump back into, you are now able to do that on your Nintendo Switch. Sheltered, Solar Flux, Starman, also available. Let's see. Looks like Shelter's coming out the 18th. Solar Flux came out yesterday, and Starman is out today. For demos, fitness boxing. All right. Oh, I see Run Jump Stomp in the chat says Knights of Pen and Paper 2 is rad, and Omen Sight is also rad. So there we go. On Nintendo Switch Online, Adventures of Lolo, Ninja Gaiden, and Wario Woods also available. So
I could have just not been listening, but did you also talk about Desert Child and Guacamelee too? Or was that on last week's press release?
I believe they were.
Because it came out on Tuesday.
Yeah, I believe they were. Which these things are kind of strange. I don't know how they get generated because there are games that mentioned on here that came out on the 4th. So
yeah, that's true. And Rain World came out today too.
Yeah, which I don't see on the list. So
yeah.
So there you go. There's all kinds of stuff. So quick shout out to Run Jump Stomp, guys. Nintendo Switch Craft. Check that out on iTunes, Google Play. We have a collaboration show coming up with Nintendo Pulse with the hosts over there. So it's gonna be a good time. That show, it's kind of like we started this last year of like this like end of the year collaboration show, and it's happening again. So stay tuned for that. You'll be able to find it on all of our channels too. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool. So next up, we have our sales. So here's our little coin for all those sales, and we're gonna do this one quick because there's a lot of them as usual. Okay, here we go. Let's check out the sales. I think it's finally calmed down a little bit. We don't see like 200.
Yeah.
Well, no, we didn't calm down too much. There's 120 games on sale. And there's one I want to point out here that dropped down $1. And that's Santa Tracker. Okay. Yep. Now, normally this would be something that we would just skip over because, it's Santa Tracker, $2. Why are we talking about this? Well,
it's the game of the year.
If you take the Joy-Cons off your Switch and set them down on a table, I think it was Nintendo Dan is the Twitter account that I saw.
Yeah.
It plays music. It played if you've played with Labo at all, you played with the piano, you know that just through the HD Rumble that it can make different tones and things like that. Well, you can listen to different Christmas songs through the Joy-Con HD Rumble. Craziness. So that's one of the games on sale. But here we go. We're gonna blaze through these. We got a handful of these that are pre-releases. Some that are already out now, and it looks like a handful of good ones. So, Abyss, Cronus Arc, The Keep, Guacamelee 2 on sale, $17.99. The first game was pretty fun. You've already played a little bit of Guacamelee?
Yes, I did.
Loving it?
Great game.
Okay, yeah. Good to hear. Good to hear. Santa Tracker, Beholder, Complete Edition. I am the hero. Ace Breed is $15.99. That game is glorious to watch and pretty fun to play. Being on sale, I would say snag that one if you like shmups at all. It's pretty good. Mercenary Wings, The False Phoenix, Skyforce Anniversary, Timber Tennis Versus, Crick 2 Game Nintendo Switch Edition, Elemental Knights R, Car Quest, Momanga Pinball Adventures. the little artwork is, I don't know, it makes me laugh. Will, A Wonderful World, Boom Ball Boost Edition, The Swindle, Party Crashers, Valtherian Arc Hero School Story, Marble It Up, Dokuro, Hover, Retimed, Defunct, Old School Musical, Spider Solitaire F, Surgeon Simulator. Guys, that game's bonkers. Go watch my first look, but it's $9.09. It's such an odd price. $9.09, but seemed like 9/11 would have been a good, like 911 maybe, but I don't know. Stay, Siggy, Kiro Blaster, My Farm, Treadnoughts, pretty fun party game, $7.99. Shut Eye, Subara City, In Between, Crush Your Enemies, Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2, State of Anarchy, Master of Mayhem, Pixel Lines, DX 500, More Puzzles, Semblance, Void Space Racing is 99 cents, No Reload Heroes, The Moose Man, Vertical Strike Endless Challenge. It's $3.49. I want to look at that one. I can't remember if that's one that looked interesting or not, but it's already, it was cheap as it was, but now it's $3.49. Hand of Fate 2, $22.49. Let's Sing 2018. Star Story: The Horizonscape. 20XX is $10.79. That's a fun, like, Mega Man roguelike. So, you know, if you're into that stuff, check it out. Muddle Dash, Kill the Bad Guy. Runbow is supposed to be good, right? Have you played that one?
Rumbo, yeah. I played it on the Wii U, and it was fun.
Okay, so it's $10.49. Angels of Death, Lost in Harmony, Samurai Defender, Ninja Warfare. What a great name. That would have been such a great game in the 80s. Like, it just would have done so well. Shape of the World, Lost Sea, Knights of Pen and Paper +1, Deluxe Year Edition is $10.49. Atomine, 6180 The Moon, Fairrune Collection, White Knight, Yonder the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, Immortal Redneck is $9.99 right now. Suicide Guy, $4.79. Timberman Versus, Goetia, Sparkle Zero, Where Are My Friends, Ninja Striker, Burly Men at Sea, Shelter Generations, Zotrix Solar Division, Super Rocket Shoutout, Urban Trial Playground. We got more to load. Here we go. Alteric, Tokitori, No Thing, Opus, Rocket of Whispers. A Bingo for Nintendo Switch. That's what we've all that's what we've all wanted. Sparkle 3 Genesis, Earthlock, World Conqueror X, North, Paper Wars, Cannon Fodder Devastated, Subsurface Circular, Tokitori 2 plus Nintendo Switch Edition is $7.49. Membrane, I believe there is a demo for Tokitori 2 if you want to check that out. Old Man's Journey, Millie, Torque L Physics Modified Edition, Mercenary Saga Chronicles, Frederick 2 Evil Strikes Back is 49 cents. That may be the cheapest game we've seen. Well, Millie's 49 cents as well. Tachyon Project, Ambition of the Slimes, Cubic, Energy Balance, Gun, Gores, and Cannoli 1 is also on sale. The Next Penelope, Red Game Without a Great Name, Opus The Day We Found Earth, Transcripted, Green Game Time Swapper, Rive Ultimate Edition, Cat Quest, which that game had a little bit of charm to it. It's $5.84. Did you play Cat Quest?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it. And yeah, like you said, it's only $5.84.
Yeah, $5.84. So maybe worth checking out. Koi DX, Maria the Witch, Party Golf, Super Ping Pong Trick Shot. You know,
when in doubt.
If you need a drinking
game. That game has a HD Rumble.
Okay, good to know. The Jackbox Party Pack 4, Yono and the Celestial Elephants, Demo, Pan, A Tiny Big Adventure, Slime Sand, Bulb Boy, Implosion, Dark Witch, Music Episode, Rudy Mickle, Graceful Explosion Machine, and Fast RMX. Boom. There we go. There's all looks like 122 of your sales for this week.
Oh man.
I mean, we know a lot of games, right? I mean, we spend a lot of time there's so many games on this list that I haven't touched or know zero about. That's surprising.
Yeah. Well, that when they let everything under the sun come out, that'll happen.
But I mean, it's been talked about. I know we say it often. Like there's like it is kind of a mess. Even RGS was like, "Hey,
yeah,
the eShop's a mess right now." Like we do have to get like what is happening with this thing? There's so much. There's and so many, like, these games dropping down to like 49 cents. Who's making money at this point? Like, it's really bizarre. It's really, really quite strange. So I'm glad to see that there's, such great support, but I mean, does there need to be a little more, like, quality testing, like things like that? Because if stuff's coming out and then just getting sold for 49 cents.
Right. Either it comes out, or what some games will do is they come out and then they'll go on sale like 2 weeks later, so that they stay in the visible on the eShop.
And the thing too, that like Nintendo's they're doing a pretty good job. Like, their YouTube channel puts out a lot of videos, but there's only so many they can do, right? There's a lot of these games that just kind of they literally just go under the radar. So I'm kind of curious, like, how many like hidden gems are hidden, throughout the eShop that like nobody's downloading.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, every week we get a bunch of games that come out, and they come out and people don't even realize how good they are, and then you don't see them end up in the best sellers. But we'll see games that drop down to like 49 cents in the best sellers. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so hopefully, as we talked about earlier, the Nintendo Switch online store, if that ends up being a thing, which is looking that way, hopefully we're going to see, like, we're getting to the point with so many games, and I don't use Steam all that often, but like, we're almost at that point. Like, there's so many games here, they can start selling bundles, like, hey, here's a puzzle game bundle of all the, because and if it ends up being a good price, everybody's going to make a little bit. But again, it could put some of those games back down to that 50-cent mark. It's like a strange problem to have, because like, or I think Kirby was saying, like, we were mad. I think that like Nintendo limited so many games, so then there were so few games. But like,
yeah, I think like the first 6 months, like if it was on another system before, they didn't want it or something, and now it's like, does it sort of work? We'll take it. It's just kind of.
Yeah, and it means a lot more work for the devs too, to get out and like, maybe get out on podcasts, get streamers playing their games, like. But even that, like, I had somebody send me a code, and I said, "Oh, I'll stream it," and they're like, "Oh, I don't know if that's in our budget," and I was like, "No, I'll just like I don't mind." Like doing I do like a 15-20 minute stream, like showing the game off, taking questions, that kind of stuff. But that's a business now, people do these sponsored streams, things like that. It was just, I got a kick out of it when she was like, I don't know if we can afford. I'm like, no, I want to help inform people, so that, because there's two,
we can afford you. And you're like, please, I work for free.
Yeah. I don't think you understand. You just gave me a game for free. It's all good. Yeah. You're scratching my back, I'll scratch yours. But there's, even that, there's just so many games I could do endless streams of 15-minute streams with the eShop, and it would never we wouldn't scratch the surface. So great, they're mentioning Vroom in the Night Sky too. I think we got to wrap this thing up. Let's get out of here quick.
Oh, also,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if you mentioned it on Tuesday's episode, but yesterday Stardew Valley got the multiplayer update.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we forgot to mention that. I remember thinking it and went to type it in my notes and forgot. But Stardew Valley now has multiplayer. So Man, that's another game that you can spend hours in. So, well, hey, Super Nintendo Dad, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under Super Nintendo Dad. You can find me watching The Greatest Show on television. A Million Little Things. I was watching it this morning when I got home from work, just crying. It was a great episode. No one else watches it. I have literally no one to talk to about this show. It's a great show. So,
all right, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Also, Guacamelee 2. If you get Guacamelee 1, I think you get 20% off Guacamelee 2. So they're both on the Switch now. So that's that. A Million Little Things. That's all.
That's all. Just one last plug. Well, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Everything is N64Josh. And I am getting word from the chat right now that there is a patch happening, that the looks like the patch is happening for Smash now, and there are changes to some characters, but there's not specifics. So we'll make sure to fill you in as much as we know. We'll talk about tomorrow on the Smash Bros. Cast, so make sure to tune into that. You can follow this show on Twitter at the NPowercast. The show notes are available at n64josh.com/NPC154. You can email us if you have a question, comment, whatever, and npc@n64josh.com. If you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. The chair I'm sitting in and the desk that my rig is sitting on from Opseat, go to n64josh.com/Opseat. Automatically save $10 at checkout, and all chairs and tables are $20 off with free shipping right now, so don't miss that. It's a great deal. Patreon.com/N64Josh gets you an extra show for just $1 a month. And if you want to pick up some merch, I got some Smash shirts. I've got you can get a fleece blanket with my my little avatar on it. If that's something you're into, go to n64josh.com/store. You can check that stuff out. We have an amazing Discord full of awesome people. n64josh.com/Discord. Facebook group, n64josh.com/Facebook group. Lastly, if you can rate and review on iTunes, we would greatly appreciate it. I want to say, what is up to everybody in chat? Thank you for being here with us live. Spare Change, Pudding, Jay Harley, Boosted, Run Jump Stomp, Carp Et, Plumber, Kirby, Lumberjoke, Nightcrawler, guys, Mr. Goober Mania, anybody that's just lurking, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody that's been showing up for the live streams. It means the world to me. So thank you for that. And Super Nintendo Dad, hey, yes, thanks for showing up on the fly. We'll see you next time. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye now.
Bye.